Welcome to the Berea College Sports Network here in Berea, Kentucky, where the Berea College Mountaineers will face the Piedmont Lions. And so this is the quarterfinals of the Collegiate Conference of the South tonight. Uh, Berea College is tied at number 2 at 7-5 in the CCS with LaGrange as well as Belhaven, and Piedmont is sitting at 5th place with a 5-7 record, also holding the number 1 defense in the CCS, and Berea coming in at number 2 with the best defense in the CCS. Alongside me, I have my colleague and Berea College Mountaineer basketball player, Brandon Ray. How you doing, Brandon?
Man, I'm so excited. This is a really big moment for the Mountaineers. I cannot wait to see what happens tonight. It's a big matchup, first quarterfinals for the Collegiate Conference of the South, so we'll see what's happening, guys.
All right, and we'll take a pause for the national anthem. And after the national anthem, of course, comes the introduction of both teams. First, looks like the Mountaineers will be introduced. I'm sorry, the Lions, the Piedmont Lions will lead us off. Being led by head coach Greg Neely, who's in his 10th season with the Lions. And right now, that's number 4. That's Noah Reardon. He's a junior, 6'1". Number 5, another guard. He's a senior. Ryan Jolly, he'll be the man to watch tonight. And there's Will Richter out of Cumming, Georgia, 6'3". Junior. There's Andrew Simpson out of Atlanta, Georgia, who's also a senior. And their big man, Devin Dean out of Charleston, South Carolina. He'll be wearing the number 31. Now, the Mountaineers will introduce their starting 5. Leading off for the Mountaineers, led by Austin Newton, who's the head coach, Jamie Todd, assistant coach, and Aaron Ponder is number 4, Trey Minter. Trey Minter, he's the number 2 scorer in the CCS. He's had 447 points on the season, and he averages 20 points a game. Right behind him in his second-hand man, Isaac Cottle, the senior, who's averaged 18 points a game and 429 points on the season. Right behind Cottle comes number 12, Marquise Mackey out of Lexington, Kentucky, a sophomore. And coming in after Mackey is number 14, Jarrell Montgomery out of Bardstown, Kentucky. And the true freshman, number 23, Bryce Riley, who's also out of Bardstown, Kentucky. So you've got two Bardstown High School players on the starting five for the Mountaineers over on Piedmont's side. You've got two Georgians. You've got Ryan Jolly. You've got Will Richter. As both teams head to the timeline for the tip-off. A really high-stakes game here tonight, as this is the quarterfinals of the Collegiate Conference of the South. So the winner of this game will advance to Maryville, who is the top seed, and will take on Maryville, who is on bye. Stimson gets a touch there. The ball will be in the Lions' hands as Jolly goes across the 10-second line. There's Richter for two. So Richter's going to open it up for the Lions. Montgomery baseline fakes, kicks it out to Riley. Riley's no good. Jolly on the counter. He's going to take it all the way. He sees his man.
They got to take that one good. Mountaineers have to control the boards if they want to win this ball game. If they give, you got some guys like Richter and Jolly who can shoot that ball outside the three-point line. So if you let them take 2 or 3 shots of possession, man, that's really going to hurt the Mountaineers. So hopefully they can control the boards and stop the Lions on offense.
And here's the man, Caudill, is going with the step back post move, doesn't go. Jolly gets the board for the Lions. A little mix up there between Jolly and Dean. Is Mackey's going to pull from 3. Front rim, no good. Lions seeking opportunity. Jolly's going to feed it inside to Dean. Dean's there, and he's going to kiss it off the glass for 2. Great ball movement there by Jolly. He was able to get down low and find Dean inside. Here's Caudill.
Seems the Mountaineers are forcing a couple things here.
Dean's going to charge his way for 2. No call. Caudill seems a bit surprised there that there wasn't a foul called there. Caudill. Fake. Montgomery sees Caudill. He's Minter. He's blocked by Andrew Stimson. Here's Reardon on the counter. Reardon's going to take it all the way and lay it in. It's an 8-0 run. Newton calls a timeout.
Moving quick. Seems like the Lions are able to capitalize on that transition offense. Mountaineers not able to get a basket to go. And as they say, best time to score is on a fast break, and that's what Piedmont seems to do. They're moving the ball really well, playing really unselfish. Saw a good dime there by Jolly over to Dean, gets a basket. So it's anybody's game. I know the Mountaineers have a 2-0, but it's tournament time. And tournament time, that's when the real hoopers come out. So really hoping that Berea College can really bounce back. Sometimes you don't get hit, but let's see if the Mountaineers can get back up after that one. Good start there for the Lions.
Everyone has shot the ball here besides Montgomery. Everyone's gone 0 for 1 from the field. So expect Newton to have drawn up a nice offensive drive here, but Dean's going to go ahead and stick his hand in the pockets of Bryce Riley. Good hustle there by the Lions, particularly Devin Dean, who's a junior. He's out of Charleston, South Carolina, attended First Baptist High School in Charleston. He's a 6'2" junior, and expect him to be dominant defensively. Cottle's going to pull for three. That one falls for Cottle.
That's what he does best, coming off that screen, pick and pop, hits it. It's beautiful.
So Cottle gets the three for the Mountaineers. He'll take the lid off the 8-0 run that the Lions
they're playing good tonight. I love to see it. The refs are letting them play a little bit, a little aggressiveness down low. I love to see that. So see if the Mountaineers can capitalize on offense.
And remember, their top scorer, the Lions' top scorer, Ryan Jolly, is known for penetrating the glass. And there he is doing a good job defensively, getting his hand in the pocket, blocking Cottle's shot. Dean's able to come up with it.
Under 16 minutes, we're about to go into the media timeout. Enrique, so how are you feeling? How, if you're Coach Newton, this I like to ask my fellow commentators. If you're the head coach right now, what are you telling the Mountaineers? Down 5, only 4 minutes off the clock here in the first half. What's in the huddle for you?
Right. So I talked to Newton about this prior to the game, and it was, the defense that the Lions are presenting, throughout this entire season, which is the 2-1-2 zone. And right now, it's going in favor of the Lions. But if I'm Newton, I'm telling my team, let's get our flow going, particularly our offensive flow, right? So Cottle's 1 for 4 from the field. He down that three-pointer that will get him going there. But feed Cottle and feed Mentor, right? Remember, these are your top scorers in the CCS. So if Newton can get those two guys the ball, I think he'll be on the right track.
I think that these kind of games is when some of your bench and some of your guys that don't score as much really step up. I'm looking to see freshman Bryce Riley. I'm looking to see 14 Jarrell Montgomery really scoring this ball for the Mountaineers, and we'll see this on Piedmont side. We'll see if the Lions got any guys that can come in, bring a fire for them, and keep this lead up.
Riley gets the board there. Reardon with the missed field goal. Montgomery charging inside, able to get the foul. I like Montgomery, man. Jarrell Montgomery, he's that guy that's not afraid, to get inside and get scrappy, get dirty. And he's going to fight for those points and get to the free throw line. So here he goes. He's able to get the front end.
Yeah, one thing I really like about Montgomery, obviously being on the team, is in practice. Like when it's time to have fun and time to joke around, we do that. And Rel is one of the funniest guys you ever meet in your life. But when it's time to lock in and play basketball, he does that really well. Scrimmaging and stuff, like, you don't see that joking side of him as much just because he's trying to get in there and play basketball. So that's what I really love about 14. It's just his competitiveness and his willing to turn it on and turn it off when necessary.
That's right. And new subs check it in for the Mountaineers. Kevion Hudson has stepped into the game, number 2. And as well as Anthony Ham, the freshman wearing the jersey number 10. The Lions will stick with the
Again,
starting five.
right there, Mountaineers are struggling to get a rebound, and Lions getting 2 threes off that. They got lucky that they did not hit that either one of those shots. So again, if I'm the Mountaineers, if I'm Coach Newton, I'm telling my guys to box out, put your body on somebody, and make sure that they do not get that rebound.
And there's Mentor across the logo. He finds Cottle in the left pocket. Bang! As he slides for 3 points there. Cottle's got 6. Here's Jolly.
There you go. Good
Stolen
defense there by Riley.
by Riley. Ham sees Hudson. Hudson for 3. Can't get it in. Gets his Ham. Tips the rebound back, but he'll go the other way. He just drained that another 3-pointer, and we're back. We're tied at 8. We're tied at 8. So once again, you see the big man, Mr. Senior, Mr. Isaac Cottle, stepping up, giving some confidence to his teammates.
Man, I got to brag on Isaac Cottle there. Jolly shoots that 3. Lions able to get another rebound and keep it going, and still Lions unable to capitalize on that. But I just got to brag on, senior Isaac Cottle. I've experienced my 4 years at Berea with him, man, and he's just been a joy to be around. He's a good person. He's very humble. He's hilarious as all be, and he's just a good basketball player. So look to see and hear more of his name this evening.
And Boggs checks in, disrupt the Lions' flow. Ori Clements Owen steps in on the Lions side, as well as number 1, Joe Hellenbrook. And Montgomery is back on the court for the Mountaineers. So a couple of substitution changes here.
Cottle will shoot that one.
Oh, he's fearless. Hudson with the rebound. How about Hudson? Hudson is, he's coming off of a season where he didn't play earlier on, but he came back in the latter part of the season. How about that?
Yeah, I've played around, pick up with Kiwi, and Kiwi's really good at basketball, man. He's a great asset back for the Mountaineers. He's a defensive menace, as I would say, as he takes pride in making sure nobody's scoring on him. As he always says, he's not going to score on me. That's the kind of attitude that he has, and I love to see it. So Hudson is a good asset to this team. Very excited to see him play, and I'm hoping that the Mountaineers are able to push the envelope a little bit more this game, able to get a W and see more of him as they go to Maryville.
So the refs talked it over. Looks like the Lions will take possession. Still some litigation going on between Newton and one of the referees on the court. This is Ori Clement Owens sees Jolly. That was Richter. No good from 3.
Another offensive rebound for the Lions. Able to keep this possession alive. Richter will shoot that one again.
Bang!
2 for $1, as they say.
So Richter opens up the 3 ball for the Lions. First 3-pointer on the night. Sinks for Piedmont. And Richter is now 2 for 5 from the field, and he's got 5 points now. Here's Montgomery going to try his luck. Cottle with the rebound. Ham able to put it back. This is why I like Anthony Ham. He's a hustler. He doesn't give up. And you saw it right there on the second chance points. He's keeping his head in the game. Is Montgomery inside to deflect the ball and move it the other way. The ref says. So Palmer steps in for the Lions, as well as Hunter Norman here. Here's Jolly.
Wide open.
Easy layup there. How about the awareness by Palmer there to find Jolly inside. And the stealth by Jolly. As Mentor just throws that one away.
Under 12 now, looking like we're going to go into immediate timeout. Enrique, Mountaineers kind of picking it up a little bit. Defensively, it looks like they are playing well, playing tight on the Lions, but not able to control the boards. And the Lions are taking advantage of that. They have what it looks like 9 rebounds to the Mountaineers. Well, actually, 9 to the Mountaineers, 10. So the Mountaineers are controlling the boards, it looks like. However, offensively, the Lions are able to keep getting rebounds back-to-back, which is causing issues for Berea College. So, I mean, you got good shooters like Ricker and Jolly who are able to capitalize off that. That causes issue for that team. So if I'm Newton in this huddle, I'm letting my guys know that if you give up offensive rebound, I'm going to pour you. It looks like they put in senior number 40, Tyler Boggs, in there to help with that, but we'll see what happens in the future.
Right. And you see the Mountaineers here. They're valuing every pass now. I saw the passing lane a bit, but the Lions are able to capitalize on the points off turnovers.
Yeah.
So you see a 3-point deficit here. Let's see what Newton has drawn up for Mackey, Mentor, Montgomery, Jones, and Riley, who are out on the floor. And over on the Lions side, you've got Norman, and you've got Jolly, you've got Clement Owens, and Hellenbrook.
It's like there's going to be a charge there. Mountaineers, that's one thing you'll know about Coach Newton is he takes so much pride in charges. At the beginning of the season, October 15th to be exact, crazy assistant coach Aaron Ponder, who was also a player here at Berea, they made a deal with the Mountaineers. The first person to take a charge will put Ponder into the pool, and that's exactly what happened. You had freshman, good bucket there by Queese.
Beyond the arc,
Absolutely.
Marquise Mackey, 3 points. They'll tie up the Mountaineers at 13. Great ball movement here by the Lions. Clements Owens over the top, can't get it to Palmer inside. The ball will go the other way. Looks like Devin Dean will step back onto the court for the Lions. And watch out for Dean as he's got 4 points. He's 2 for 2 from the field. And he's got 2 boards and 1 assist. As Riley drives baseline floater. Good for the Mountaineers to take the first lead of the night to make it 15-13. Here's Jolly. Norman, Dean. Clements Owens is doubled. Good pass up to get it up top to the big man, Aaron Palmer, the senior, standing at 6'8" out of Roswell, Georgia, who attended Mount Pisgah Christian High School in Roswell. So a little bit of a back and forth competition here between the Mountaineers and the Lions. Remember, this is a high-stakes game in quarterfinals of the CCS, the Collegiate Conference of the South, which Maryville leads, and Berea sits at second within this conference, tied with LaGrange and Belhaven, and Piedmont is and the 5th place spot of the rankings of the CCS conference. And once again, the winner of tonight's match will head to Maryville and face the #1 leader in the CCS at home in Maryville against the Scots. Oh, here's Jolly trying to get something going, and he does get something going. How about that? He just kind of, shimmied and squeezed his way through that Mountaineer defense, kind of just broke down little pieces and went straight to the basket with it.
That's right. He's a good basketball player. This Lions able to get a steal there. Pulling it back out to slow it down some.
It's Norman who picked up the turnover. Jolly hustling for points as he'll go to the free throw line. That'll be the first foul on the Mountaineers, and I'll go to Jones, Andrew Jones. I'm sorry, the second foul on the Mountaineers, and it'll go to Andrew Jones. How about Jolly though? He's in his senior year. And you mentioned that Jolly is a Division I product.
Yeah, so he went to, it's called the Naval Academy Prep, which was his high school that he attended. However, this gentleman right here is absolutely Division I talent. In my opinion, I believe that he has what it takes to be a D1 point guard. If you just watch him, he's so smooth with the basketball. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, as he does lead the conference in assists for the Collegiate Conference of the South. And the way he plays basketball is so unselfish, as well as he's willing to go get a bucket for himself here and there. So he's a great basketball player.
Well, how about this defense here? If you guys are watching like me, this Lions defense, the 2-1-2 zone, is doing very well for the Lions here as they're able to disrupt the flow of the Mountaineers as Riley will throw it back, and which will lead to a backcourt violation. So once again, the 2-1-2 zone being shown by the Lions. #1 standing in defense overall in the Collegiate Conference of the South. And now don't get me wrong, Berea has a very strong defense as well, sitting right behind the Lions in the defensive rankings in the conference. So here's Dean driving inside, manhandling his way, won't get the bounce to go. Montgomery with the board, sees Hudson. Riley. Hudson in the post, kicks it out to Cotto. Cotto 3, no good. Dean with the rebound. So that's 3 rebounds for Devin Dean there. As Richter won't get the 3 to go. Ball's on the far side to Marquise Mackey. Mackey, once again, back-to-back backcourt violation. The Mountaineers, if I'm Newton especially, I'm starting to get a little frustrated here.
Absolutely. Mountaineers who lead the country of Division III basketball at number 11 spot with their willingness to take care of the basketball, looking a little careless there with their basketball. So if I'm Newton, this is a big stage for the Mountaineers. So I understand there's going to be nerves here and there, but it's time to, calm down, play basketball, get into their offense that they have set up, and, get things going. Stop trying to do too much at once. I think what's happening is they're playing so fast and so quick that, once their guys are getting the ball, they have their head down and they're just going, which causes when they're stopped to throw it out somewhere and the guys are moving constantly. So there's some issues there, but that's just, that's college basketball. So, but if I'm Newton, just let the guys know, hey, let's calm down a little bit. Let's take care of the basketball more, as they cannot afford turnovers.
And paired with Newton is his assistant coach, Jamie Todd, in the huddle, who's in his second season with the Mountaineers, as well as Aaron Ponder. Newton, and are both Berea alums. And let's see if the Mountaineers are able to deliver, trailing by 2 points here, right under 8 minutes in the first half of the quarterfinals of the CCS tournament. So here's Dean. Dean's blocked by Riley. Montgomery comes up with the turnover. Here's Montgomery, top of the key. He's just going to take it. Splash! Nothing but net there from Montgomery. Confidence peaking. They'll take the lead by 1. Mountaineers lead 20-19. Montgomery gets a hand up in the face. Jolly can't get it to go. Dean and Cottle. Little scrum there, almost in the harbinger, it looks like, but his man back and maintain his cool, calm, collective.
It's a good teammate there by Hudson, keeping Isaac, chill. In those situations, it can be tough because your head's in the game. You get frustrated easy. Nice job there by Kevion Hudson to calm down Isaac.
It's Hudson coming off the bench for the Mountaineers. Riley gets the ball stolen by Richter. Is Jolly on the drive. Jolly sees his man, Reardon, rattling the rim. Doesn't get it to fall down for the Lions. There's Montgomery. He's going to take it straight to the rim.
Oh, yeah.
Filet layup there for Montgomery. Montgomery now has 7 for the Mountaineers. He's getting hot here. Error by the Lions. Looks like the bench is
It's good basketball here for the Mountaineers, playing great defense there. 3-point lead now on offense. Adjusting very well.
over on the Lions side. Clement Owens steps back in, as well as Aaron Palmer. There's Minner. In traffic, he's trapped. Mountaineers will keep possession. How about Jarrell Montgomery? He's scored the last 5 points for the Mountaineers. He's now leading the team with 7. He's 2 for 3 from the field. He's shot 100% from the free throw line, 2 for 2, and he's got 4 rebounds. Hudson gets his shot rejected by the 6'8" senior Aaron Palmer there.
2 seconds on the clock. Got to do something quick here for the Mountaineers.
That's right. They'll lob it up to Cottle. Cottle will throw it up. No good. Lions on transition. Here's Ori Clements Owens. Owens finds Richter. Richter sees. Wow. I'm sorry, that was Richter there. So Richter's got 8 on the night for the Lions, and he is now leading the Lions as the top scorer in the first half. A little confusion there by Riley. Jumbled around Butterfingers. Here's Richter. He'll try it again from 3. Minter gets the rebound. So Minter will slow it down here as he crosses the center line. Here's Montgomery.
Good move there.
Shaking and shimmying. Can't get across. Aaron Palmer. Jolly with the dish. Great setup there, but Stimpson. Great ball movement, though, on both ends of the court. As Marquise Mackey steps back in for the Mountaineers.
Man, absolutely. What I've seen and what I've been really impressed with the Lions is like their selflessness with the ball. They're always looking for that one more pass to give to their teammates, and sometimes they're capitalizing off of that. So great job here by the Lions.
Right, and you see it. You see the ball being spread across the board here as we take a look at the stat sheet. Cottle's able to pop it out there. Hustling all the way to the end is the senior, Isaac Cottle, who doesn't give up on any. So Jolly has 6. Richter's leading with 8. Richter's 3 for 8 from the field. He's 2 for 7 from beyond the arc, the 3-point line. And Jolly, their talisman, will try and find something here inside. His pass is stolen by Cottle. Cottle lobs it up to Minter. Minter with the fancy layup there. Laying it in for 2. Expanding the lead to 24.
Absolutely. Minter there. You got to say Minter's a bucket. Great look there by Cottle. Good defense here by the Mountaineers. Getting on top as Montgomery has the ball. But, just great look there by Cottle to Minter. And great finish there by number 4, Trey Minter.
Mackey with the pump fake. Sees Minter. Minter is sort of the wizard of this Mountaineer basketball team. As that one doesn't fall. Minter was looking for a foul there. Clements Owen will get 2 to fall, as well as the and 1. So he'll go to the free throw line.
Good bucket there by Clements. That was a tough bucket, and I hope he's doing all right. He hit the back of the goal pretty good. But as we're going to go into timeout.
We'll be right back after this timeout. So we're back at Seabury Center at Roland Weir-Willie Court here in Berea, Kentucky, which lays inside of Madison County. Berea College is one of the only schools in the nation that rewards each student that is admitted with a tuition-free promise scholarship. Here by the Mountaineers and a special group of gentlemen. So Clements Owens will not get it. His 3-point play there, which sometimes they say ball don't lie, so. Here's Minter with the ball fake, takes it to the hoop. Once again, you see him. He's going in and he's going out, high and low.
Good defense there by Cottle getting that tip.
Montgomery getting charged with the foul. It was a good call there by the ref, and wait to sell it there for the Lions. So good IQ by Piedmont there, able to pick up the foul. As Clements Owens pulls from three-point range. Dean able to stick his hand inside the pot, but nothing comes out for the Lions as the Mountaineers counter.
Got to say that shot by Clemens reminds me of old Berea College alumni, number 3. His name was Tariq Miller. It was a very good bucket as Minter was able to get the foul there. You know, Miller can shoot that thing. If you're watching, shout out to you. I hope you were doing well. But yeah, number 2 just reminds me so much of him, how he shoots the ball, how he releases. And if that's the case, number 2 can be a problem because Reek was able to shoot that ball pretty well.
And Minter will go to the line for the Mountaineers as he gets the front end. Noah Reardon will step back onto the court for the Lions there, and the foul was awarded to Stimson as Minter gets both to go. Minter's got 6. He's 2 for 6 from the field, and he's got 2 assists on the night. He's starting to get something going here as the Mountaineers extend their lead to the longest lead of the night, which is 4 points. Jolly, a bit of trickery there. Boggs with the board. Oh, and that one just bounces off the back of Hudson. Looks like Hudson was in transition, but not ready to take the pass by Marquise Mackey. A miscommunication there by the Mountaineers. There's Dean swirling around. Jolly's been handing the ball off as he gets the assist there to Noah Reardon. Reardon has 2 on the night. As we go into the end of the first half, the game clock will go right under 1 minute. Cottle for 3. The pocket bullet three-pointer from Isaac Cottle. Extend the lead to 5 there. Dean is rejected by Mountaineer defense. Big basket there for Isaac Cottle. Mountaineers will slow it down now. As Hudson looks back at Newton. Looks like they'll go again. Cottle once again.
That boy Isaac Cottle can sure hoop, can he, man?
He's thrilling the PA announcer as well as Brandon and I as the Mountaineers go on the 7-0 run out of the timeout. The end of the first half, Mountaineers are leading 34 against the Piedmont Lions 26. Looks like a bit of confusion here by the refs, and some fans aren't understanding.
They wanted some, looks like they wanted an intentional foul there.
Stolen there. Oh, wow. Almost falls there for Reardon, but it doesn't. So we go to the halftime. Berea College leading 34. Piedmont 26. A great run here by the Mountaineers as they extend their lead to 8 points. And we'll go into the halftime. We'll be right back after the halftime. Test. Testing. And we're back. Here at Seabury Center, Roland Weir-Willie Court. Just getting ready to kick off the second half of the quarterfinals of the CCS tournament. A little bit of stats here. So on the Piedmont side, you've got Richter with 8. You've got Jolly with 8. Lions have been shooting 37% from the field, 67% from the free throw line. Jolly's got 7 rebounds. Clements has 2 steals. 2 assists. And over on the Mountaineer side, Isaac Cottle is the leading scorer with 12 from the field. 4 for 7 from three-point range. Totaling 43% three-point shooting done by the Mountaineers. And remember, the biggest lead that was held by the Lions was by 8, and that was in the first 3 minutes of the half. However, the last 28 seconds, or the final 2 minutes, the Mountaineers went on that 8-0 scoring run, which was their largest lead of the half. And where are these points coming from? They're coming from points off the turnovers. The Mountaineers have 7 as well as the Lions. The Lions have been hot inside with 18 points inside the paint. The Mountaineers with 10 inside the paint. And second chance points has been the X factor for both teams here, as both teams share a total of 10 turnovers. As Mentor is the second half of the 1 and 2. So he's 3 for 4, so from the free throw line, so he's at 75%. As Cottle is fouled there by Palmer.
Man, Isaac Cottle, if you watch him play basketball, guys, you'll see that his effort and hustle was always there. And every single play, he's on the ground after shooting a layup or diving for a ball. It's fun to see, very entertaining.
So Riley pivoting inside, dancing inside, and won't get 2 to go there. Jolly on the counter. Jolly finds his man. Nor Reardon. Reardon will go to the free throw line. Reardon's got 4. He's 2 for 8 from the field. And he's got 1 block, and he's got his first free throw. And that will go down for Reardon on the stat sheet. His first free throw on the night. He was fouled there by Cottle. Cottle has 2. And the Mountaineers will take it up alongside the left wing and feed it to Cottle. Looking to draw up something here. Mountaineers lead by 7.
Good job there, my number 12, Marquise Mackey, able to get a bucket. Makes it look so effortless and so smooth.
And remember, that's where they get hot. They get hot inside the paint. As Mentor sticks his hand inside the goodie bag and comes up with some candy. So he'll cross the logo and get the Mountaineers going on their 9-point lead. A little mix-up there by the Lions. The Mountaineers are able to hand it back. Cottle there, Simeon shaking. The bench was loving it, but he wasn't able to get it to go there. Offensive error by the Lions. So Montgomery will take it up now for the Mountaineers. He'll try and slow it down. He'll direct traffic. Calls for his freshman Bryce Riley. Pick and roll. Lions don't bite. Mackey calls for Bryce. Mackey squares up. In and in. Wow. So that one just rolled around the rim, and it was able to fall for 3. So now, Mountaineers' largest lead of the night, 12 points. Montgomery hustling, Jolly taking his 3, taking a chance, matching Marquise's three-pointer to get the lead back down to 9. Good counter there by Jolly. He's got 8. He's 3 for 7 from the field. How about this? 9 rebounds for Ryan Jolly.
Wow. 9 rebounds.
9
As a guard.
As a guard, right.
Wow, that's very impressive. Again, like I said earlier, Jolly's got some D1 qualities, man. Good hustle there by Jarrell Montgomery, but Jolly able to capitalize and make Montgomery pay for taking that chance for that steal. So.
And he's a smart player. He doesn't gamble much, but you see him. He's solid. Plays good defense.
Yes.
Feeds his teammates. You see him here. He's got 1 assist. He's got 1 steal, 9 rebounds, but he's able to navigate through the defense and find his other playmakers on the court.
Like you said, he does things that sometimes it's not always on the stat sheet, It's some stuff that, as a senior guard, as a senior leader that you have to do to help your team win ball games, and it seems to have been working for the Lions.
So the Lions trailing by 10 now. Mentor goes inside, kicks it out to Mackey. Riley with the putback. Bryce Riley, the true freshman, now has 5 points. Now he's 2 for 4 from the field. Puts him at 50%. He's got 3 steals.
Jolly there, no basket, no good. Montgomery gives it over to Mentor. Mentor's going to slow it down for a little bit. Great job there by Mentor, able to set off the offense for the Mountaineers.
Good awareness by the Mountaineers. Riley sees Mentor. Great vision there by Riley, but hold on to it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. So the score is Berea College 43, Piedmont Lions 31. Over on the Lions side, Caleb Leash called the timeout. So let's see if you've got Ori Clements Owens out on the floor. You've got Ryan Jolly. You've got Noah Reardon. You've got Andrew Stimpson. You've got Dean inside. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs here. Here's Stimpson. Looked almost like a travel there. Mountaineers will take it the other way. Quarterfinals match here in Berea, Kentucky, being played on Roland Weir-Willie Court. Jolly comes up with the steal. Jolly's going to take it all the way to the rim, and he's just there.
Yeah.
At the right time. He's kind of like, like you said, it may not show up on the stat sheet, but he's sort of like the heart and the soul of this offense, of the team, in fact.
Absolutely. You got to get out there and do the things that are not fun, not exciting. Um, and also, you get rewarded with things like that, as he did right there, playing great defense and able to get a basket on the other side. So, great awareness there by Jolly and great take. Mentor shoot the three.
Mackey gets his rebound. Wow. Up and in. Zigzagging through the Lions defense for two. Marquise Mackey, he's got 8 on the night, 3 for 5 from the field. Now he has 10, excuse me. So Mackey's got 10. Cottle's got 12. Mentor has 7. Here's Stimson, baseline. Tries to go inside. Dean is able to put it in for the Lions. Dean's been quiet. He's been, now he's opened up for his first points of the half. He's at a nice 4 points in the game. But defensively, Dean has been there as Cottle. Wow.
I don't know if you can see there, but Jolly got a touch of his hand on that one, and Cottle still made the bucket. So mad impressive there by Isaac Cottle. Good hustle there on both ends. A little jump ball situation. Looks like it's going to stay Lions basketball, though.
Looking at the possession arrow, looks like the Mountaineers will. But how about Isaac Cottle? Cottle's got 15 now with that 3. He's a senior, an education major.
Charge there by Bryce Riley, getting the bench for the Mountaineers hype. Of course, Newton liking a charge taken at any time of the game, so great effort there by the freshman.
Great awareness there by Bryce Riley. Hudson, Kevion Hudson is back into the game. He was on sabbatical earlier on in the season, but now he's back in full force, and he's ready to rumble. It was Riley trying his luck. Montgomery, floater, sinks the floater. Jarrell Montgomery. So now 15-point lead here, kind of a stretch run coming. As you can see, Mountaineers are beginning to increase the margin. As Clements Owens pulls from beyond the arc. Ham's going to come down with the rebound. Cottle calls for it. Hudson comes back for it. Looks like Hudson's going to be the playmaker on this drive here. And he's just going to try his luck. Clements with the tip. Gets it to Reardon. Here's Jolly. Jolly's going to try for 3. Bang!
Jolly's a good player, man. You gotta stick your hand up. You gotta play harder up there on them if you're Isaac Cottle. Jolly, it looks like the Lions are looking at Jolly to lead them back, try to knock into this lead here, but we run into a timeout here by the Lions. We'll be right back in just 1 second. As we are back after this time, a little known fact about the Piedmont Lions, their women's basketball team who is playing in the tournament is a rival of our women's team. Very, very good programs, as they both are part of the USA South Conference. In that case, it was whoever won the regular season title, the other person would win the tournament title, and it's a back and forth effort there by both the Piedmont Lions and the Berea College Mountaineers. So we will see, as this is the first time these teams will meet in the Collegiate Conference of the South if both teams seem to make it far enough into the round. So good luck to both sides. Look forward to watching that matchup once again.
So Hellenbrook steps up out onto the court for the Lions. Cottle driving baseline. Ham trying to out-hustle his opponent. Unable to secure the rebound or tiptoe inside the court. But how about this? Jolly is at 16 points now. He's got 10 rebounds, 6 for 11 from the field. He's got 2 steals. Now, the other points have been split between 3 other players, which are Devin Dean and Noah Reardon. Noah Reardon as well as Palmer. These have been the playmakers, the key guys, and ensuring that offensively they're getting the job done. But defensively, the 2-1-2 zone defense is withering away.
Absolutely.
You see Newton putting on his cap and now able to kind of pick apart this 2-1-2 zone.
That's what the Mountaineers are doing best. They're you know, as you want to attack this 2-1-2 zone, you have a couple holes that it leaves open, you know, for offense. Piedmont Lions are known for their defensive in this this set, and you know, Mountaineers. As you know, you may, if you're the Lions, look to change it up some. I know you're famous for it, but Mountaineers able to get a 12-point lead due to this defense. So we'll see what happens as we have 11:35 left in this ball game.
Corey Clements Owens double teamed. Good defense being played here. Stimson. Jolly being guarded by Montgomery. Here's Ori Clements Owens. Stimson. Jolly able to create space. Stimson gets a rebound. Jolly's going inside, able to get the free throw.
Foul's going to be at number 40, Tyler Boggs. That'll be his first, team second.
So Jolly's got 16. Ryan Jolly, make it 17. Georgia. He's in his senior year here at Piedmont University, being coached by Caleb Leash. Caleb Leash is a Piedmont alum. He received his MBA from Piedmont University, and now he's coaching the Lions basketball team. Here's Montgomery. His mentor's back in the game. Devin Dean is able to get the board there for the Lions. Great athleticism there by Dean. You see how he's kind of able to whip that pass into Jolly there. Here's Dean driving inside. High elbow. Puts it in. Devin Dean says, mind your business. He's just taking it. Pure strength there by the junior out of Charleston, South Carolina. There's Hudson showing off a little fancy moves there.
You see that, if you notice for some of Hudson's film, that's what he's known for, that little step. Good bucket there by Hudson.
Wow, Jolly. Some great athleticism there for Jolly. He's able to sneak right past Mackey and Hudson there. Get 2 points, he'll get the and one. Jolly at the charity stripe. Gets it to go. 3 points there for Jolly on that drive, which will shrink the lead to 7 points as the Mountaineers lead by 52 here at Seabury Center. Dean able to steal it there, taking it coast to coast. It falls for Dean. Timeout on the court. Mountaineers trying to slow down the momentum of the Piedmont Lions, able to come back from a 15-point deficit to now a 5-point deficit as we enter the last 10 minutes of the quarterfinals here at Roland Weir-Willey Court.
As we are back here with 9:56 on the clock here in the second half for some collegiate Conference of the South basketball. Berea College 52, Piedmont Lions 47. Berea College here once up by 15 with about 13 minutes left, now brought back to 5, led by, of course, the guy, senior Ryan Jolly. They're getting a tip on that one and a 10-second call. Looks like they're struggling. Jolly is just leading the pack with these Lions, and they're mad impressive.
Checking back in for the Mountaineers as Boggs as well steps onto the court. This Berea College Mountaineer team seems to be peaking at the right time. When they're winning, their field goal percentage is 494%. From three-point range, they shoot at about 439%, and they're winning right now, so the odds are in their favor. See, the Lions could try and get something going here. Here's Mr. Dean. Caudle picks up the foul. Inside, over to the Mountaineer bench and take a breather. They'll need him, especially for the reason that he has got 15 points. Here's Stimson, the Jolly Men. Wow, Riley once again picks up the charge. That's two fouls right there picked up by Riley.
Good sportsmanship there by Jolly, helping him up. I know it can be tough as you get a charge call against you. You know, can let your frustrations out, but good sportsmanship there by number 5. And great take there by number 23, Bryce Riley.
His mentor, Marquise Mackey, across the timeline. So with the Mountaineer win tonight, they'll go into Maryville and face the Maryville Scots, coached by Rick Bird, who just got inducted into the College Basketball Hall of Fame. And Maryville, of course, is on bye tonight as around the CCS, Covenant and LaGrange are battling tonight. So LaGrange, Belhaven, and Berea are tied for number 2 in the CCS with 7 wins and 5 losses. Berea College is 15-10 overall. And with the win tonight, once again, they will advance into Maryville, which will be a tough matchup. They've got Raznik as the top scorer in the CCS. right behind Isaac Cottle. I'm sorry, right behind Trey Minter. Rasnick is the number 3 scorer in the CCS. Mix-up here. Jumbling done by Devin Dean and Andrew Jones inside the paint right under the rim. A lot of engagement here from the crowd and the women's basketball team, who are on track to win the 5th straight conference championship. So Helen Brooks able to get his hand inside. Ori Clements Owens was fed the low pass and wasn't able to regroup there. So Mountaineer ball. Montgomery will take the inbound, will throw the inbound pass in. A high press here being done by the Lions. Montgomery inside. Riley. Montgomery calls for it. Montgomery pivots. Gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Stimson will pick up the foul. That's his second. That's the Piedmont Lions' 5th foul tonight. Tight game here as Berea leads by 3. Here's Riley. He'll pull it from three-point land. He's fouled. So Riley will go to the free throw line, getting an attempt at 3 shots. In order this would extend the lead to 6 if he's able to connect on all 3 of these free throws here. So a little bit about Bryce Riley. He's able to get the first one. He wears the number go, number 23, LeBron James. But now he's wearing LeBron James is number 6, but he's still the GOAT, as well as Michael Jordan, who wore the number 23. But Bryce Riley takes on the position of facilities management here at Berea College. So he's up bright and early. At 5 a.m., the alarm clock rings for Bryce Riley. He cleans the Seabury Center. And this is one unique fact about Berea College, is that every student is required to participate within the labor program. As Clements, Owens, air balls. And the women's basketball team heckles. Mackey.
It's like a little foul there.
Ori Clements Owens. Refs continues to let them play. Ori Clements Owens stepping up to the plate. Here's Ham. Unable to get it going. Here's Riley, physical. But he's rejected by Dean. Mr. Dean on the other end lays it in for the Lions. Bit of tension there between the crowd and the referees here tonight. The referees on the court are Jason Deering, Jason Granger, and Mike Woods. So expect for the audience to go after the Jasons if the Mountaineers don't get this win tonight. Here's Mackey. He's going to try his luck. Front end of the rim, no good. Jolly is going to slow it down. Lions here just need 2 points. Jolly for the go-ahead. It falls. Mr. Jolly for 3 for the go-ahead point to make the Piedmont Lions gain the lead 54-53. Ryan Jolly stepping up at the right time for the Piedmont Lions. Here's Mackey. Minter calls for a screen. Terrell trying to match Jolly's point.
Ooh.
Ham tries to slam it in. Here's Ham. Riley gets fouled. Wow. A great run there.
Absolutely. That would have been nice if Anthony Ham could have got that putback dunk. This place would have went crazy.
I agree.
Great. Enrique, as we get, under 6 minutes now, you got to understand how important this basketball game is. I mean, you got seniors on both ends, Isaac Cottle and Tyler Boggs, as well as guys like Aaron Palmer and Ryan Jolly. This right here, one of those two guys, this is their last basketball game. Unless, that happened again to NCAA tournament. But this right here is it for them. So I expect things to get a little chippy, aggression to be crazy. And I expect both teams to really go at it, as the Mountaineers once had a 15-point lead this half. Now down by 1 with 5:53 left. So we will see what the Mountaineers can do to rebuttal, as the Lions seem to have done their part.
That's right. And how about that last play there by Ryan Jolly, the 3-ball. Gets it to go. Jolly's got 26 points. He's 8 for 14. And he's been leading the charge for the Piedmont Lions here. And he's in his senior year with the Lions. So, like you said, Brandon, high stakes.
So you got to remember the Mountaineers, leading guy, Isaac Cottle, has 4 fouls, one more, and he is sitting. You got to think how horrible that would be for a senior to go out fouling out of his final game. If that Mountaineers with 5:53 left, I know they got that fight in them to bring it back, so let's see what happens the rest of this time in the second half.
So Cottle's in foul trouble. He's got 4. Bryce Riley will open up the line. Will open up at the charity stripe.
Riley unable to hit the first free throw. See the frustration on his face.
So Riley couldn't get any points there on that drive. So the Lions will go on the counter. Try and continue. Hasselbuck throws it up to Dean. Dean lays it in for the alley. Hellenbrook to Dean, extending the lead to 3 points. Here's Montgomery on the drive. Fakes, sees Hudson. Hudson's doubled. Here's Cottle. Cottle's going to pull up. Basket for College. So Cottle's got the basket there, and he's being smart. He's taking the easy baskets because he can make these baskets, and the crowd's loving it. They're calling for defense here as Hudson takes on Jolly. Cottle gets the board. Minter with the lob. Hudson going inside, gets fouled. Count the basket.
And one. Oh, looks like maybe not.
Looks like
for 1-and-1 situation, it's not going to be the and-one call.
Count the basket. Mackey steps back in. Remember, Cottle's got 4 here. He was in foul trouble. The winner of this game will go on to Maryville and compete in the semifinals. So Hudson doesn't get the 1-and-1. Crowd being engaged here, calling for defense. Jolly, Hellenbrook, Dean. Great defense by Jarrell Montgomery. Here's Minter. Minter gets blocked by Stimpson. Jolly, Dean, What a great block there by Andrew Stimpson. Ryan Jolly looking to extend the lead. He's got 26 points on the night. Here's Mr. Stimpson. Kicks it back out to Jolly. Jolly shaking and baking. Jolly goes to the rim.
Wow.
It falls for Jolly. Piedmont 58. Mountaineers 55. He's being solid. He's not gambling. He's taking it straight to the rim, inside the paint, and he's keeping it simple. These are the keys to Piedmont's lead right now. Jolly staying cool. He's staying calm as he takes it across the timeline. Jolly's got 28. He's 9 for 17 from the field. Here's Dean. Dean goes inside. Big man Dean saying put some respect on his name. Stimpson sticks his hand inside. Hudson's going to pull from 3. Cottle gets the rebound. Minter, Dean dives on the floor. Hellenbrook gets it. Richter back into the game. Stimpson all the way.
A charge.
And he gets the charge. Hudson. Newton's going to call timeout. Slow down here. 5-point lead by the Lions. We'll be right back after this timeout.
We are back after that timeout break here at the Berea College Sports Network. My name is Brandon Wright here with Enrique Gladys, and we got some great basketball here on this Tuesday evening. Berea College 55, Piedmont 60 with 2:42 left.
Thank you, Brandon. It's Gaddis, but I appreciate the shout out there.
My apologies.
It's all fine. So, Mountaineers here, trying to get their mojo back. Cottle's calling for the ball inside is Mackey. He's open. He's going to take, he's blocked by Dean. Mr. Dean has stepped up defensively here. He's got a couple of points off turnovers, fast breaks. He's been doing it all.
Absolutely.
And, of course, we can't forget about the talisman, Ryan Jolly, scoring 28 points, shooting that three-point shot that put the crowd on
another charge.
Emotional whirlwind here by this game.
Another charge taken by Riley. His third charge on Newton's prize, his charge board there in the locker room. He gives, before each game, the price of how much it is for taking a charge or the cost that you get. And I guarantee Bryce has pushed his charge points up with the way he's played today.
So brownie points for Bryce Riley as he's able to get the rebound there. He's got 2 points, and he will go to the charity stripe. And look at this. This is what I like about Bryce Riley. He's relaxed. He's staying in the game. You don't see him. He's not over the top. He's strictly business.
Great bucket there by Bryce. Man, this is just a good ball game. You can't ask for a better ball game by both of these teams.
Bryce Riley, the true freshman out of Bardstown, Kentucky, went to Bardstown High School, and now he's a Berea College Mountaineer. With this free throw, he'll put the lead now down to 2 for the Lions.
As Bryce calls that, that was butter, nothing but net. Great free throw there. 2-point game, 138. Enrique, again, if you're Coach Newton or if you're Coach with Piedmont, what are you saying to your guys in this situation?
Right. Value every pass. Value every pass. You're down in the final stretch. Take your good shots, get Cottle, get him open, or try to get Minter inside. Try to skew through the defense with Montgomery. Be solid. You want to be solid here. You don't want to do anything too over the top. No wild shots. So high percentage shots only.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. It's time to see who values the basketball more and who can capitalize off of it.
Now, if you're Caleb Leash, if you're on the Piedmont Lions side, what are you saying inside?
We got a 2-point lead. Where is the momentum that got us that 15-point, get back that we got, just a couple minutes ago? Keep that same mindset. You're nervous. You're if I'm Coach Leash, I'm putting the ball in Jolly's hands. Same with Dean. Dean's been playing hard. He's a bucket. A little two-man action between number 5 and number 31. I'm letting them take control of this game. But, again, I'm telling my team to relax. Basketball has its ups and downs. There's a reason they were down 15, and then there's a reason that they had a 5-point lead. So we'll see it with 1:30 left in this game.
And Dean has been nothing but spectacular this half. He scored 12 points out of the gate. He had 4 during the first half, and he scored 12 here.
It's going to be Mountaineer basketball.
Mountaineer basketball. They get the possession arrow in favor. That's one thing I like about college basketball. If you've got the possession arrow on your side, the odds are in your favor. And it falls here for the Mountaineers as they'll gain some sort of mojo here on this drive. See if Minter can set something up as he looks to Newton. Bit of play calling there by Newton, and his star point guard is Cottle. Cottle can't get it to go. Dean with the rebound. Ryan Jolly with 28 points. He's 9 for 17 from the field. Finds his man Devin Dean. Jolly goes inside. Unable to get it to go. Cottle gets the rebound. Cottle's fighting to hang on inside. Here's Montgomery on the drive. Montgomery inside and outside. Minter high and low. Sees Riley. Riley takes it. Gets fouled. Riley tries to foul. My goodness. Nothing but high IQ here by the true freshman. He's done nothing but pick up fouls for his Mountaineers. And this will be a 3-point opportunity here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, shooting 3.
So he'll be shooting 3.
Man, at this moment, you got to think, if I'm Bryce Riley, I'm just taking each shot at a time.
Riley off the back rim. A little flustered here with that, but he's got 2 more to go. And remember, Riley dedicates much to this game as he gets the second one to fall.
Call a timeout here. This is what they like to call in football icing the kicker. Now in basketball here, they're going to try to ice. I mean, as a freshman, at this point last year, you were a senior in high school in Bardstown, Kentucky, and now you're in Berea, Kentucky, the beautiful place, beautiful scenery, beautiful Berea, Kentucky, and you're shooting what is the most important free shot of the ballgame.
That's right. That's right. Bryce Riley. He's a hard-working student. He's a tough basketball player as well. Riley is a facilities management assistant here at Berea College. He's dedicated to his game, and he's dedicated to his studies. With this shot, Riley will tie the game at 60 in the quarterfinals of the Collegiate Conference of the South, being played here on Roland Weir-Willie Court. It falls. Confidence for the Mountaineers as we enter the shot clock is game clock. Stimson. Jolly calls for the ball. Jolly being double teamed. Timeout. Lions. Leisha's going to talk it over. Once again, high stakes with both teams. This could be the last game being played if you are if you get the losing end of the stick here. So,
absolutely, I know both sides are very nervous here. Great shots there by Bryce Riley. I mean, at this point, if you're the Mountaineers, you got to talk with your defense. Something that they've done all season long to get them big wins against conference opponents like LaGrange and Belhaven as they got to even host this first round. So you're going to talk with your defense. Now, on the flip side, if you're the Lions, you got to show them why you're the Piedmont Lions, why you are a good program, why you deserve to win this basketball game. So if you are the Lions here, I'm going to put the ball in either Dean or Jolly's hands, like I say, but it's whoever has got that dog in them willing to take the final shot to win.
Devin Dean has been nothing but that. He's brought straight dominance on the offensive and the defensive glass. He's been sort of the savior here for the Lions, as well as Ryan Jolly, who you know they're going to go to here. 10 seconds to go. The crowd is loving it. The winner of this game will advance to the semifinals. Jollyman fades away. Montgomery gets the rebound. End of regulation, tied at 60. The game will go into overtime. Great basketball being played here. How about the defense here making the big step?
I'm telling you, man, when Berea College, when they talk with their defense, they let their defense dictate how they play offense and how they play basketball. I mean, they can run with anybody in the country, in my opinion. They got some great shooters out of guys like Andrew Jones and Trey Mentor and Isaac Cottle, and you got defensive specialists, as I would call, and guys like Kevion Hudson, Jerome Montgomery, and Jalen Black. So you got those players on your team, but when you start with your defense, let your defense dictate how you play basketball, you win games. And as they did there, they stopped, which was a great take by Ryan Jolly.
Right, and we'll be right back. This is Berea College Sports Network. We're back. BCSN, Berea College Sports Network, tied here at 60 apiece for the Piedmont Lions, and 60 for the Berea College Mountaineers. Nothing but an emotional whirlwind here as we head into into the first overtime here for Piedmont and Berea. Ellenbrook gets 2. Good feed there by Dean inside to find his man. There's Cottle. Riley. Wow, gets the ball in.
Wow, I mean, what a bucket. What, nothing else to say about that. So, I mean, goes up, gets fouled. I don't know what kind of stuff came off his fingers for the spin to be like that, but it counts good for the freshman.
Wow, and that one sinks there. Will Richter. Deep 2-pointer for Richter. Great shot, Will Richter. He's got 10 tonight. Here's Riley inside. Bryce Riley. 15 points for the true freshman. 2 more and he'll tie with Cottle at 17. Now remember, Cottle's in foul trouble. He's got 4. That one doesn't fall for Richter.
It's going to be Mountaineer basketball. Great hustle there on both sides.
That's right, and thank you to our PA announcer, Cody, leading the audience to get up off their feet and engage the Mountaineer crowd here. Here's Mackey, Marquise Mackey. He's got 10 tonight. Mentor. Riley pumps, doesn't get the call. Here's Jolly on the counter. Jolly shifting and spinning. Gets the foul. Jolly will go to the free throw line. Jolly's got 28 points. He's 9 for 19 from the field. 10 rebounds. Tied with, well, Dean's got 11. But how about Ryan Jolly, the guard, has 10 rebounds. He's kind of like the general of the court. He's like in the barracks down low, directing traffic, grabbing rebounds,
And we got to shout out, which we haven't done, number 10, Will Ricker. I mean, I got to shout him out. He hit some clutch shots today. I had 10 points, playing 26 minutes, 4 from 10 from the field. Hit some really clutch threes there for the Lions. So shout out to this guy as he's kept the Lions in this one as well, as Jolly hits both of those to give him 30 on the day.
So the Mountaineers need 2 to tie. A 3 for the go-ahead point. Is Cottle, sees Marquise for the go-ahead lead. Bang! It falls. Marquise Mackey taking the arrow out of his back pocket and letting it fly for 3 points. 67, Berea College. 66, Piedmont University. Great defense being played here. Jolly shifting and shimmering. Stimpson with the floater. Gets it to go. Nice floater there by Andrew Stimpson. Stimpson's got, 2. Well, we've got 2 here on the scoreboard, but I'm sure he has more than that. Is Montgomery drains the 3-pointer. 3-pointers raining here in Madison County. Berea College leading by 2 now. Jollyman getting pressured. The winner of this game will advance to Maryville. Hellenbrook can't get it to go. Riley rebound. Minter on the counter. Timeout Mountaineers. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Wow.
Just some great basketball, man. I'm just in awe of the, I guess, say the luckiness, if that's even the word, for us to be able to watch what is going on. I mean, this is just mad impressive to see guys on both ends stepping up and hitting some really big and clutch shots. Both there, or one there by Montgomery and there by Mackey, to give the Mountaineers 2 points. 1:35 left on this game. We'll be right back on the Berea College.
We're back here, rolling Weir Willie Court. Minter, and slow it down. Coming out of the timeout. Let's see what Newton drew up on the drawing boards for the Mountaineers as we go into the last stretch, the final stretch, as Newton pushes Jarrell aside. Cottle, great defense there by Dean and Jolly. Dean all the way to the rim to tie it at 70. Big man Dean stepping in for 18 points. Wow. Mr. Dean does not play. 16 points in the second half. He only had 4 in the first. He's been stepping up to the plate here. Mackey is going to slow it down, trying to get something going here. Mackey's going to pull from three-point range. Bank won't go in. Ball goes off the Lions. Mountaineer basketball. Dean's regretting that touch there as he comes up a bit phased, but we'll see how this team plays under fatigue.
Absolutely. You got guys playing. I mean, you got guys like Jarrell Montgomery for the Mountaineers playing 42 minutes. Isaac Cottle playing 40 minutes. You got guys on Piedmont side. Stimson playing 40. Jolly playing 44 minutes. So, like you said, let's see who's got that dog in them.
That's right. A litmus test here as Jarrell is able to pick up his own turnover. Jarrell Montgomery, Mackey's going to pull from three-point range. Air ball by Mackey. I don't think that's what he wanted there, but Lions will get the ball with 17 seconds remaining. The shot clock will be the game clock here. We're tied at 70. Jolly will take it upstream for the Lions. Crowd gets engaged here, but Coach Leash will stop the momentum of the crowd, calling for timeout and try and draw up a last-minute play for the Lions here. So they get both of the final possessions, it seems like here. They get the last 10 seconds. So now it's kind of like a redo of what didn't fall that second half, those final 10 seconds of the second half. So now you're going to need more defense.
Absolutely. The Mountaineers did it one time, they can do it again. They have done it all season long, locking guys up defensively, locking teams up defensively, as last season the Mountaineers led up around 80-something points a season or a game. Not being the case this season. Around the low 70s, high 60s, the points per game that they've allowed, which is a great improvement from last year. So we'll see what the Mountaineers can do here with 9.4 seconds left on the clock. Piedmont basketball here right before this half-court marker. We'll see what's going on.
So Stimson, he throws that one back to Jolly. Jolly was able to control it. Jolly turns the corner, goes straight to the rim. Dean with the putback. It's rejected. Double overtime.
Oh, wow.
Cottle, how about Cottle there, stepping up there. Once again, excitement here in Berea, Kentucky. The crowd is loving it. The fans are loving it.
Double overtime.
Double overtime. We'll be right back. This is Berea College Sports Network.
And we are back after that end of overtime break here in double overtime on the Berea College Sports Network here in Berea, Kentucky. Man, I got to say this is a close one. Two great teams with 4 and 5 seeds going head and head. Jolly there, missing 2 game winners so far. You got to keep your calm and composure. Things are going to happen. That's what happens in the game of basketball. But if I'm the Lions and I get in the same situation, you might want to look for another option. As Isaac Cottle pulls up for 3.
Doesn't get to go. Dean unable to secure it. Dean litigating with the ref. Dean trying to hold his composure here. You saw him right before it. He hit the deck over there. He thought he should have been fouled. He thought he should have gotten the foul. But Dean has been nothing but frustrated these last 2 minutes. As Mackey pulls for 3. Hellenbrook, rebound. Montgomery. No foul called. Refs are letting them play. Jolly. Foul there called on Montgomery. That'll be his that'll be his second foul as Jollyman will go to the line. Ryan Jolly, he's got 30 points tonight. He's 9 for 20 from the field. He's 3 for 7 from beyond the arc. The crowd is heckling in order to try and keep Jolly off of his game, trying to get him off. And think about maybe his girlfriend, or maybe that academic paper that he has to complete by the end of the week. And they're able to get him there. Montgomery, wow. Montgomery, Butterfingers. Dean is able to get the putback, and he's loving it because he'll head to the line at a chance of the three-point play for Mr. Devin Dean.
There, Mountaineers, that's one of the things that you just can't do. Head coach Austin Newton talking to us in the locker room plenty of times about having to box out as Dean misses that one. Having to box out, how important it is to box out. He says that in the NCAA tournament when he played at EKU, they lost to Kansas in the final seconds due to offensive rebound putback by Kansas.
And Dean's just going to manhandle his way inside.
Another
Once
one.
again, Hellenbrook puts it down the well for the Lions to extend the lead to 5 here in double overtime. Mentor.
I'm not gonna lie.
Opportunity.
I'm looking for a technical call there, slamming the ball down there. As Isaac Cottle misses that one, Jolly gets the rebound.
Jolly staying to his game. He's sticking to his game. Feeding his players, finding Dean inside his big man, and ensuring that he gets to the free throw line. Here's Stimson. Stimson feeds Dean. Dean's going to put the shoulder down, put his head down. Shimmy, shimmy, gimme, gimme. And he told him that's with his left hand, folks. 7-point lead here for the Lions. Lions on the 7-0 run. Foul called there. Stimson now has 4 fouls, so Stimson's in foul trouble, as well as Cottle. But Cottle will go to the line. And Cottle has been at about 17 points on the night. And he can't get the first free throw to go.
Isaac Cottle, one of the top leaders in the CCS for free throw percentage. A guy who does not miss in practice, missing that one here in second overtime.
And this is Cottle's senior year here at Berea College, so it's a lot on the line here. Mountaineers will call timeout. 30-second timeout, in fact. This is the BCSN. We'll be right back. We're back here. BCSN, the Berea College Sports Network. Piedmont Lions lead by 6, 77-71. On the floor now for the Mountaineers is Kevion Hudson coming off the bench, as well as Anthony Trey Ham.
Oh, government name.
Well, you know, I had to give him his full name, but we'll stick with Trey. We'll stick with Trey Ham. His Stimson.
Good defense there by the Mountaineers.
Yep. Ham is energized as well as Hudson. So
don't foul.
No foul here. Wow.
Right.
So they called the foul on Trey Ham. So he'll talk with Coach. Coach said, you know, don't reach. You know.
Yeah, that was not the time to foul.
3 minutes left in the game. So it looks like Cottle will check back in. And Ham will take a seat. Hold on. A little bit of miscommunication here by Jason Daring and Mike Woods, our officiating crew.
The Mountaineers with that one put themselves in a double bonus, allowing instead of a 1-and-1 now officially 2 shots at the line.
So Jolly, he's got 31. Make it 32 for Jolly. Cashing out at the charity stripe is Ryan Jolly with 32 points on the night in his senior year at Piedmont University. It's Kevion Hudson, Cottle, Riley's. Bang! Bryce Riley, 18 points. For the true freshman, he's tied Isaac Cottle tonight. And this is perhaps, well, without a doubt, Bryce Riley's best game so far. Would you agree?
Absolutely. This is his career high, we would say, here at Berea College. And he's just looked like he has been an issue for the Lions.
And he's just grown over time there as Montgomery is able. Minter's down, and Minter hit the deck hard. Hudson, in and out. In and in, I'm sorry, it falls. It rattles the rim. Hudson, fadeaway jumper, baseline J to cut the lead down to 3. Jolly's calling for a man. Helen Brooks there. Stimson running outside the key. Hudson hits the deck. Dean strip. Jolly's there for the putback. And Minter was still down there. He's a bit fatigued. Montgomery sees Hudson. Hudson, free throw jumper. Unable to get it to go there for Hudson. 5-point lead for the Lions. As Montgomery may have to foul here, and he does. As we get inside the 1 minute warning, the 1 minute stretch here for the quarterfinals of the CCS tournament being played right now. LaGrange is also playing Covenant, and Huntingdon is playing Belhaven right now. We're both tied at 7 wins and 5 losses with Berea. So you got 2 teams at the second place spot in the CCS right now. And looks like LaGrange has won against Covenant 62-54. So LaGrange will advance as one of the 4 teams to move on to the semifinals. Here's Jolly. Gets the front end of the 1.
Left in the game for the Huntington Hawks and the Belhaven Blazers. Belhaven is up 47-44, which last time I checked, they had a
Jolly gets 2. So here's Minter. Minter crossing the timeline now.
36.
Minter's pass is muffled there.
As I was saying earlier, Huntington was down by about 15 to the Belhaven Blazers in another situation like we had tonight, coming back and making it a close game with 12:36 left in the second half in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hudson, Cottle. He's got to go quick here. Here's Mackey. Mackey takes a jumper. No good for Mackey. Mackey throws it in. Hudson kicks it back out. Unfortunate possession there for the Mountaineers. And detriment setting in as Mackey puts his hands on his head. The crowd starts to get onto the edge of their seat, bite their nails, and what has been an emotional game here. So you got a foul now. You got a foul, and looks like they'll foul Jolly. So Jolly will go to the line. He's got 37. How about Ryan Jolly? 10 for 20.
It's going to be it for Jarrell Montgomery. That'll be his 5th foul.
So Montgomery will take a seat. He's got 5. And great game played by Jarrell Montgomery here. Cottle will step back in. He's got 4. Great basketball being played here on both ends of the court. Bryce Riley and Isaac Cottle are tied for 18. And Ryan Jolly has been the star with 38 points. He's got 5 assists. And he's shown up to the free throw line about 8 times now. So he's 14 for 16 from the charity stripe. And his right-hand man, 10 for 14 from the field. The majority of Mr. Dean's points have come from inside the paint for the lion's share of the second half. So they got to go quick here if they want some sort of hope. So Cottle will just take it. He gets the 3 ball there. Great shot. They'll edge the lead out to 7 points. Seconds remaining now. 17.8 seconds. I mean, if you're smart here, you can get something possibly going here. You know, you put the ball into the right hands, you foul the right person.
Yes. Now, with 17 seconds left and you're down by 7, it's kind of, you kind of have to fight yourself on the basketball court, but mentally, because sometimes you can call yourself out of the game. So right now, if you're the Mountaineers, you cannot immediately say the game is over. The right stuff just has to happen for you. So if I'm the Mountaineers, I fight, I play hard. One thing that Newton always tells us as players is, I don't care what the score is. You guys could be down by 60 with 4 seconds left. I still believe we can win the ball game. And you got to have that mindset going out. No matter what is left on that clock, I'm going to fight until the very, very end.
So crunch time here for the Mountaineers as the Lions make a substitution. They've got Hunter Norman out on the court now, and he's going to take the ball inside. He's a free throw shooter, and that's why they put him in the game. So he'll go to the line for the Lions. Foul is on the freshman, Bryce Riley. Bryce Riley, 18 points. Great game.
Absolutely.
Fabulous game for Bryce Riley, the true freshman. He's hit 6 out of 12 field goals tonight. He's 5 for 9 from the free throw line, and he's hit 1 3-pointer. He's had 5 steals. Hunter Norman gets the first one to land, and 16.8 seconds here. If Norman gets this one, this will make it a 9-point game for Piedmont. So it sticks at 8. Cottle gets the rebound. He's got to go quick here. Cottle's going to shoot his 3. Mackey gets the rebound. He's going to put it up. Gets fouled. Good awareness there by Mackey, able to go inside and grab the rebound. And it looks like the end of the season is setting in for Isaac Cottle. As you see him, he's hunched over there. And I'm sure this is nothing but to swallow. So
absolutely.
He's coming from the best time here at Berea. He's going to take a seat. The crowd's going to give him a standing ovation. He's number 5 in scoring in the CCS. He had 429 points. He averaged 18 points a game. And he's given nothing but his all to this Mountaineer team. As sounds here in Berea College, Piedmont Lions come out on top, winning in double overtime, 86 to the Mountaineers 80. Players of the game over on the Lions side was Ryan Jolly. He had 37 points, 14 for 16 from the line, 5 assists, played 50 minutes.
Wow.
50 minutes. How about the endurance by Jolly there? His right-hand man, Dean, at 20 points. 10 for 14 from the field. 14 rebounds for Devin Dean. And you saw him step up there. He was the X factor. He was the deciding factor for the Lions win tonight, paired with Jolly, Hellenbrook, and Richter, who had 10. Over on the Mountaineer side, Isaac Cottle was the leading scorer with 20. 7 for 22 from the field. Shot a lot, but 3-pointers. How about that? He was 50% from the free throw line. He was 5 for 10. He had 3 assists. Still played well. He only had 4 fouls. So Jarrell Montgomery, 12 points. Bryce Riley coming off the best game of the season with 18 points. 5 for 9 from the free throw line. 6 for 12 from the field. He hit 1 3-pointer. Jarrell Montgomery, 9 rebounds. And the Mountaineer totaled 44 rebounds on the night. So, final thoughts on the game.
Man, my first things first, give credit where credit is due, and that is shout out to the Piedmont Lions coming, all the way from Georgia on a 6-hour bus ride over to Berea, Kentucky, able to just come back down from 15 points in a conference tournament game. I mean, it's mad impressive. Give, all the shout out in them. Shout out to Jolly. Like I said, Jolly's a Division I talent. He proved tonight. He almost had 40 points, and he had 12 rebounds and 5 assists. I mean, those are, as we call, 2K numbers. So I just got to shout him out, give him all the credit where he is due. But I just want to, as our chance to give all the love and the shout out to senior Isaac Cottle and senior Tyler Boggs. Me being a player, me being, a student here at Berea College, y'all have helped shape my career here at Berea. I've been very thankful and very blessed to be a part of the team with you guys. And I'm just so thankful for all that you've done for our program, for our school. I hate this. I hate that they have to go out like this. They fought hard. They played hard. Man, they're good basketball players, and I just wish them nothing but the best, both going to be teachers and coaches for the sport. All the love and all the, support for them as Tyler's becoming a dad as well. So I just have to give credit and give love. So credit to the Lions, but I just give all the love and thanks to all the coaching staff at Berea College, Aaron Ponder, Coach Newton, and Jamie Todd. And then shout out to the seniors of Isaac Cottle and Tyler Boggs. Thank you for what you've done for our program. Thank you for what you've done for our school. And more importantly, thank you for what you've done for me personally. All love and support. I just want to say congrats to you guys on a great season and wish you guys nothing but the best.
Well, nothing but words of encouragement and inspiration there for the Mountaineer basketball team as well as the fans. But great season overall. Austin Newton is this is his first season as the head coach. I mean, he made it to the quarterfinals, so some respect there for Mr. Newton. On the Lions side, Caleb Leash. He's in his 12th season as the Piedmont Lions coach. The Lions will advance to the CCS semifinals, and they'll face LaGrange or Bellhaven.
The Maryville Scots.
The Maryville Scots. They'll face Maryville Scots in Maryville, Tennessee, and continue their run. This is the BCSN. I'm Henry Enrique Gaddis, signing off.
Brandon Alexander Ray. Much love, much support. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in. You guys have a wonderful evening.